Well, the audio folder doesn't work on him either. With the SD card, this SD card is ruining my RS Medias. The audio folder. Oh, sorry, don't. Yeah, I don't know what the problem is with them. Do I have to format them now? Because it's on the SD card permanently. It'll read the problem, and now it's put into the SD card, and it's only going to make it worse. So now I can't listen to my music in my RS Medias. And I enjoy doing that, and now it's done with. I want to do it again. Tell me how to fix it so I can listen to music in them again with the SD card, because their internal memory isn't big enough for me to fit them in. Even if I do it on their internal memory, I mean onboard memory, it's called onboard. RS Media's onboard memory. It won't work on there either. Even though I have nothing in it, it won't go into that folder at all. The screen will turn black, and I have to turn it off and on to reset it, because it won't go out even if I exit. It'll never go out of that folder once I enter it.
Action cancelled.
It's a severe problem on 3 RS Medias now, with this one SD card affecting them all. It is a 1 GB SD card, so it should not be affecting it, but it is. It has been ruining it. I don't know what's going on. I already formatted the SD card and it still doesn't work when I retried it. And then I reinstalled it. I plugged it back in RS Media, reinstalled, and then I put all the personalities and music back on it that was already on it. But I think it's coming from its onboard memory, because that's where the card is reading it from. Because it's not working on its onboard memory, any of these 3.
ARM mode.
I mean, I can't do anything in the audio folder.
Media mode.
Right there, I can't do anything, and I can't. Whatever all is in there, there's a shuffle mode, there's a... I don't even remember what's all in there, because I just can't even access it. Because here's what happens when I click on it again. The same thing happens with all 3 of my RS Medias. It will refuse to work. Nothing. It'll just sit there like that. If you don't restart it, it'll sit there like that till the batteries run low. It won't even go to sleep. Well, it will go to sleep, but even if you wake it back up, you can't stop it, and you can't put it back into control mode. Once it's in that folder, it's in there until you restart it. And that's not how this is supposed to be working. I don't know what's going on, people. I can't fix the problem. My computer will not read there. When I plug in the USB cable, it won't read the device. It says, cannot recognize this device. And you can't even install it. So it'll never recognize. I have to go all the way to my dad's house to do it. And just to do stuff with RS Media, it takes hours to find out what's going on with it. And I don't know. That's why I need you to tell me what's wrong with it right away, as soon as you see this video, why it won't play it. I want these audio folders to work in all 3 of these RS Medias. I don't know what the problem is. It worked fine just 2 days ago. I uploaded a few more songs. I uploaded games, pictures. That was the end of it. The SD card got full, and that was it. When the SD card got full, I couldn't access it anymore. Even when I emptied out everything, I couldn't access the audio folder. I really think this SD card ruined the folder on there. If this was such harm for your RS Media, I don't know why they would tell you to use it. They shouldn't even mention it then. That's just not right. I have 3 RS Medias, and not one of them can go in their audio folder. They all do the same thing. You cannot exit them. See, no matter how much times you do it, it will not go out of that folder.
Stopped.
And you cannot go back into control mode without restarting it. You can't even move it around. You can't do anything with it once you enter that folder. I know it's if you had an SD card, I bet it happened to yours if you got your SD card full. I have all the personalities put on this from Robo Community and all the ones that I made on it. That's a lot of personalities, but that shouldn't affect the audio folder. That would have rather infected the personality folder instead of the audio. But I don't know anything about this, so I need your help. Tell me to fix it as fast as you can. I do not want to wait. I want it to be fixed. The USB cable will not work on my computer at all. It'll just not recognize the device, and there's no way to install it. This is the SD, but it has an SD card in here. Here, I'll show you. In fact, I'll show you all the personalities and stuff I have on it. You'll see it's not that much. I even deleted all the games off this to see if it would work, and it doesn't. I tried to upload videos, but that didn't work either because they were from an MP3 downloader, and but that wouldn't have ruined it either. I put it through the RoboSapien suite, Ars Media suite, and that was the end of it. I can still access every other folder on him. The options folder, the games folder, the personality folder, the camera folder, photos folder, and the video camera folder. But I cannot access the audio folder. That's the only one I cannot access. So there's on all three of them I can. So there is definitely a problem here. If it's happening to all three of them, just because the SD card was put into them, well, then there's something wrong with this picture here. See, you went to sleep. And look, still, when you wake him back up, nothing. I'll show you, it even happens with him. It happens with my other one, my first one too. And I've never even used the SD card on him before. That was my first time. I just stuck it in there, and it didn't work at all. I couldn't exit or anything. I used to be able to when it worked, but I can't anymore. So I don't know what is going on here. On all three Ars Medias, I think at least one should work.
Media mode.
Music sounds nice on Ars Medias. They have a nice bass. Here, I'll enter it. Same thing. Now they both. I cannot access any.
Cancel.
I cannot access.
Stopped.
I cannot exit any of them. See?
Stopped.
Once I go into them, they're in there until you turn it off and on again. So this SD card is doing something. That was the first time I stuck my SD card in there, and it didn't even work once. So there is a problem with these. I tried it when they're plugged into the wall. Batteries, good batteries, low batteries, nothing. I can't get it to work with anything. It will not do anything. So I don't know what the problem is. And I tried doing it without any personalities at all, just music, and it still didn't work. This SD card is reading that folder doesn't work, so when I stick the SD card in there, it's not going to work either, because it's programmed to do that. And I don't like that. Even if I do format the Ars Media's onboard memory to make it work again, the SD card won't work again, and it'll do it all over again. It'll just do it all over again. Because it can read that it's not working, and even if it does work, it's only going to work a few times, and then it's going to do it all over again. It's going to be a non-stop process. Here, I'll show you music. I think you have a limited amount of music that you can put into there, but it always used to work but now it doesn't. I don't know what it is. Look, I have a lot of songs, but I don't know, maybe I have too many. You'll have to tell me, but look, they're not working.
Standby mode initiated.
This audio folder has no music in it at all, and I still can't go into the folder. I will never get into that folder ever again if nobody helps me fix this problem by commenting. Because there is no music at all in that onboard memory, just personalities, which makes it full. He only has 3 personalities and it took up his whole memory. I will be putting it on the SD card. I'm gonna save them, keep them on that SD card and save them, because if I deleted them, some of them I wouldn't get back, because I made those personalities and I don't even have some of them saved. And
Action cancelled.
I just want to make those work again. I mean, I like listening to music in them. It sounds really good. But I think it's the SD card ruined them. They might be like this forever. It might have shredded out their circuit board for them. If an SD card is that harmful, they should never have mentioned to use it. They shouldn't have even made that SD card slot if it wasn't going to work. Because I have 3 Ars Medias, and it seems like it's ruined all 3 of the audio folders on all of them. And if it's not just one, if it does it on all of them, then there's something wrong. But if it was just one, it would be common. But 3 out of 3, that's not right. There is something not right. I mean, it should only be one of them, 1 out of 3, but it's 3 out of 3, so it doesn't make any sense. So I don't know what the problem is with these RS Medias. But if you tell me how to fix them, I will be happy. And maybe I can make all 3 of them work again. You never know, you know. And watch my previous videos with their problems other than the audio folders, like their movements and low batteries and stuff like that. But I really want you to help me on this one. This is the one I care about. I don't really care about fixing their parts because they can still walk perfectly. As long as they walk, that's all that matters to me, because I mostly use their walking. I really don't use their pickup and stuff like that. But the music and the walking is the stuff I care about. Maybe help me fix his leg, because he goes in circles when he walks. Because it's squeaky and it doesn't bend all the way back, so it goes in circles. It goes in circles this way. So, because a leg doesn't go all the way back. It just goes forward and doesn't go all the way back. It goes to the middle but doesn't go back. So, if you can tell me how to fix those 2 things. I just want to play music in them again. I mean, music sounds really nice in them. I mean, it was cool with music because they got boring without music. Now they're going to be boring again because they don't have music at all in them. I mean, they have no music at all. Any of these 3 Ars Medias, this computer will not recognize. When I plug the USB cable into any of these 3, it'll say device not recognized, and I can't even install it. My dad has tried over 10 times to install them, and it's never worked. I don't know if it works on that computer, but that's Ashley's computer, and it's broken almost anyway. So I think these things only work on desktops, computers. Maybe not this. See, this is a small laptop. I mean, maybe it works on the bigger ones. Maybe this doesn't. Maybe these files in Ars Media is just too much for the computer to bring out. But see, how many songs are in here? I think if I highlight them all, it tells me. 137 songs. Okay, I don't know if that matters. Before, when it worked, I only had 101 songs. I don't think it makes much of a difference, but you never know, maybe. But before that, I was able to access his audio folder on his onboard memory as well. But now I can't access on either the SD card or the onboard memory. But I used to before I downloaded more songs and games and photos and tried to upload videos. I mean, this SD card has a lot of space. It's 1 gigabyte. I was able to fit everything on it, and it quit working. The last time I used it was one night. I plugged in he has a line-in option for MP3. Oh, I gotta make another video.